in Times Square, this is a party. This is a celebration because we are moving forward and we are gaining ground and making our voices heard. Then we hit Zuccotti Park and it was huge. We couldn't believe the crowd. Tonight, here in Times Square, we're hearing reports of 10,000. That's what it feels like. I think as long as the government does not really address the issues that we're bringing to the forefront, this movement's just going to keep getting bigger, louder, and more chaotic.
I don't know what we have to do, but we have to overturn Citizens United. We need to get a Supreme Court that can't be bribed. You know, Clarence Thomas and Alito, those guys, they're in the pocket of the big industries that are just trying to drag us back into the 17th century. Get money out of politics starting now. And if it means a constitutional convention or major legislation, I don't want politicians' endorsement. I want their action. Until they start acting, we're going to have to occupy.
The occupiers from Wall Street are now occupying Times Square, where they're getting their message out in the midst of corporate America. Their anti-greed, anti-corporatism message is taking hold here.
I'm listening to like just 1010 Winds driving in here, and they're talking about, I heard them say things about rioting and the chaos, and now I've been to 4 different marches between DC and New York, and they were all peaceful. Like, I don't get it. I can see people kind of like, when they're confronted with the police, they're a little bit more agitated. They wish the police would just lay off. I heard something today that New York City is spending millions in overtime trying to police these protests. But these protests are peaceful. I don't see why we even need the police here to police them. It's ridiculous.
As you can see just behind me are the occupiers. They're on their way down to Washington Square Park, where they'll continue with their protest.